My name is Mark Conn, and I thank God every day that I was shot in the head. It was the day after Thanksgiving, and my brother-in-law and I were out checking his cattle fences. We had just finished getting done. We were on our way heading back to the house to get a little leftovers from Thanksgiving, when all of a sudden, next thing I know, I'm lying on my back bleeding. I'd been struck in the head by a stray bullet. I was hit right here on the side of the head. It traveled across my forehead and back into the side just in front of my ear. You know, while I'm lying there, all kinds of things are running through my head. You know, I really don't know why this happened other than the fact that the Lord needed to get my attention and get me to a doctor so they'd be able to find the deeper problem. If I hadn't been shot that day, probably the tumor would have continued to grow. There weren't any real symptoms at that time, and if we hadn't caught it whenever we did, there would have been some significant health issues that would have been a result. We have no idea where the shot came from. I don't think there's any doubt that this was a miracle. There's no reason that I would have been to the doctor for him to have performed any kind of deep scans of my head in order for them to have found this problem. But this certainly reinforced my faith that God is caring, He is watching, He is aware of our circumstances, and that He is personally involved in each and every situation of our lives.